Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lifelong Learners. For today's episode, I wanted to do something different. I have always wanted to do a day in the life where I talk about what my day is like navigating autism, sensory overload, and many other things. So come along with me as we dive into the world of autism, sensory overload, and many other things. As always, I am your host, Holly Tetreault, and you can find me on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. My day starts out with figuring out what I want to do and what I need to get done each day. First, I plan out where I need to go each day, like going to GCC, spending time with mom, going to the grocery store. There are so many things that I need to do every day, and I'm learning each day how to chunk out time so I can write my podcast and advocate for people who have similar disabilities like me. Living in a world where people do not understand why we eat the same food every day because of sensory issues, being too sensitive to noise in crowded places, having to navigate autism, sensory overload, and all the other challenges of life can be exhausting and it can lead to burnout. Going shopping at a grocery store can be hard because there are bright lights, which is a trigger for me. Also, when there are a lot of people in the grocery store, my eyes will be looking all over the place instead of focusing on my shopping. Even before I head out to the store, I need to make a shopping list so I remember what I need at the store. I have mom who helps me to manage all of my appointments because not only do I have autism, I have epilepsy, an intellectual disability, a learning disability, sensory issues, and environmental allergies. All of these things combined, I have to manage these on a daily basis. And when I get stressed out or have sensory overload, I have to stop whatever it is that I'm doing and use my coping skills to calm down. Navigating autism and all of my other diagnoses in this ever-changing world is challenging, but I'm trying to stay positive and continue advocating for people who have similar disabilities like me. I am tired of sitting back and being told, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. I've already proven that I can go to school, live on my own, and so much more. I just needed a little bit of help and for people to give me the tools to succeed in life. Now I can say I can take the demand response bus on my own. And I had Beth, who used to work in the wellness center, show me the FRTA app on my phone and how to book my rides. Once I was able to do that on my own, it gave me more freedom to do the things I enjoy doing. Taking the bus not only gives me more freedom and independence, I don't have to rely on my mom as much to give me a ride back and forth. Most of my teachers doubted me because of my diagnoses. But if I had one thing to say to those haters out there, don't judge someone before you get to know them. Autism shouldn't be hidden from the world. Many people who have autism or any ability can have a job, live on their own, and so much more. Society needs to wake up and stop believing that there is a cure for autism. We need people who believe in us and support us. This administration wants to eliminate every basic right for people with disabilities, and I have to put up with listening to fake news, people who don't know what autism is, and it's hard for me to not be upset or angry with these people in the White House because it makes me so angry when I hear false information about autism. I live with having autism and navigating anxiety and sensory overload, and avoiding your triggers can be hard. I'm learning about myself each and every day. One day I might have less anxiety and I am able to do more things. Some days might be more sensory overload and anxiety provoking. So this might lead to burnout and having less energy to do things. I am learning how much energy I can put into each of my daily tasks. During occupational therapy, I started realizing that I was putting too much energy towards things that were stressing me out, instead of finding time for the things that mattered to me the most. Some of my disabilities make it hard for me to remember things like my house keys. Having something as simple as a memory pouch to hold my wallet, phone, and keys helps me to remember where I put them. Some days I am over at GCC recording my next podcast, doing more research about women and girls on the autism spectrum. Other times I am doing my artwork and hanging out with my stuffed animals. My routine is different each day, and I always make sure that I have something to do so that I don't get bored. Sometimes I am helping Mom with her homework. Most times we just hang out together. I enjoy spending time with my mom. When I go to GCC or anywhere in the community, I make sure to have Fox and Teddy because these two stuffed animals travel with me everywhere. Before I go to bed each night, I put Fox and Teddy on my kitchen table so I know where they are, and I can just grab them in the morning. Fox and Teddy go with me to school, and they go to my medical appointments. Fox and Teddy even come with me to my therapy appointments. This has become part of my daily routine, and carrying multiple bags with me to GCC has also become part of who I am. It's important to me that I have my stuffed animals, art supplies, and my fidget toys. When I go to bed, I have this light that projects lights on my ceiling, and that brings me comfort at night when I get anxious. I have been living on my own for over 2 years now, and I made this decision because I needed my own space, and I couldn't stand being around my sister all the time. Having my own place gives me the space I need to de-stress and do my artwork. I am able to be more independent and do what I want to do. I have my own routine, and I can change my routine to fit my schedule for each day. Living on my own has been great for my stress because I don't have to worry about having an inspection each week. I can go over to GCC whenever I want to. Having autism doesn't have to limit you in everyday life. We can do so many things, even though this administration continues to spread lies about people with autism. Through each podcast I write and keeping up with the current research about autism, I am hoping that people will be able to see through these lies and believe in what is right. I want everyone with autism or who have similar disabilities like me to know that you are not alone with how you are feeling, because I am angry, frustrated, and upset with what is going on in the world right now, and that's okay. It's okay to have our feelings. Things are uncertain and our rights are under attack, but let's not stay silent and let this administration know how we feel and we want to have fair and equal rights in this country. I just want to say that I talked about many different topics today, so if you have any questions, you can email me or comment on my podcast. For today's episode, I talked about politics, a day in the life with my stuffed animals, and so much more. Again, I want to thank everyone at GCC for helping me get the facts about autism out there. You can find Lifelong Learners on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I want to thank my viewers for supporting me. Signing off is your host, Holly Tetreault.